We have two different types of a lookup. This is also a very important function in Excel. So which helps to search the informations from the list and gives the leftmost column information as a result. Once we will read this, so what is this V lookup is? V stands for vertical lookup. V stands for vertical lookup. H stands for horizontal lookup. So vertical lookup looks for the value in the leftmost column of a table and then returns the value the same row from a column you specify. So whatever the result you want, it should be in the same row. But you have to specify which column information you require to be displayed. That is with the help of VLOOKUP. HLOOKUP is just opposite of this. It just checks the value from the leftmost row and check the result based on the row numbers. Okay. So again, the formula will come. So we lookup value, table array, column index number, and range lookup. This is the formula you need to apply. In this lookup values, which is the common thing you know, which is comparing both the tables. The thing that you have a lots of huge data is available, like customers data. So I have one call centers, I have all my customers record. So in that, I know only the mobile number. With the help of mobile number, I need to find the customer's name, their address, their email ID, all other information. That is what helped by using this lookups. Okay, so that is a lookup value. So for example, if I know the contact number is already available in my database. Okay, and table array. From where you need to search the informations? From my source data, where I have a database, that is a table array. Column index number, as we discussed, so you will be having in that database many columns like name, address, contact number, email ID. These are the columns you have named. So in that exactly which column information you require, whether you want a name of the customers, whether you want an address of the customers, exactly you can search. And there is one of the options that is range lookup. Range lookup will give you the two different options like true or false. Either you have to specify that true or false based on the information which you are getting, whether it is an approximate information you have or an exact information you have. If it is an approximate information if you have, then you have to give 1 or you have to specify as true. If you have an exact information, then you need to specify 0 or false. Either 0 or false you can use for exact match. So based on this, we will take an example and we will do it. I just sent you the file which shows the again student records. So you know how to find out a total. Which is a function name is used to find out a total? Right. Sum is a function which helps to find out the total. What is the shortcut key for auto sum? So if everyone replies only, I will give you the attendance. Otherwise, I won't give the attendance. What is shortcut key for auto sum? Alt equals is a shortcut key for auto sum. Right. So I just apply the same formula here as addition. So equals sum open bracket. So select your range of numbers, close the bracket and enter. This you already know. You know how to find out the average, but average will not give you the percentage symbol. So if I want along with the percentage symbol, I just using a manual calculation equals total divided by 500. Total divided by 500. That gives you in a decimal places. This decimal value need to be converted into the percentage. So previous classes we done how to convert it your range into percentage. So you can come to the number formatting. Under general, you have percentage. You can directly click on percentage symbol in the number formatting. Just drag and drop it to apply to all. Any doubts in this? All of you done? What doubt, Jovita? If you're not getting decimal, no problem. You can disable the decimals. You can increase the decimal places. You can decrease the decimal places. You can also decrease it. So I show you the percentage again. By default, the cells will be in the format of general. Every cell will display in the format of general. In this, we are using equals our total divided by, I have 5 subjects. Each subject consists of 100 marks. So divide by 500. So that gives you in the decimal places. This again you convert as in percentage symbol. So now we'll go for find out the grade. Yesterday class we find a grade with the help of if conditions. Now we are finding a grade with the help of lookup functions. As I have a vertical data, I need to use VLOOKUP. So here I have 0%, 35%, 55, 75 and 90%. And this is my criteria. Yesterday class also same criteria we used. Always whenever you enter the criteria should be in the ascending order, that is A to Z order or small to large order. So when I compare these two percentages, is all the percentages are same what it is showing in a criteria? Do you have a same 0%, 35%, 55%, 75%, and 90% in your table? No. So this is called as approximate match, not the exact match. So we just apply the formula equals we look up, open bracket. What you are looking for? I am looking for grade. So how you will search the grade? With the help of percentage. I know the percentage. So with the help of percentage, I need to find out the grade. So I take percentage column. 78% is my lookup value. Comma. From which table you need to search the answer? I need to search this answer from the criteria table. This criteria table I am taking along with the column headings, that is percentage and grade. I put comma. Again, column index number. Index number is always you have to specify the number of column. The first column is percentage. I already have it. I have in my previous table. I require grade. Grade is in second column. That you have to specify. I require the second column information, that is grade A, B, C, pass and fail. And range lookup, as we discussed, we have exact match or approximate match. Approximate match. If it is approximate match, what is the answer I supposed to enter? Whether it is a true or false? Right, it is 1. Or you can use true. I can also specify as true, or I can also specify as 1. Close the bracket and enter. Just observe here. Don't use this formula. When I just drag and drop, I'm getting an answer only for a certain range. The remaining I'm getting a NA, that is range error, reference error. You just double click and check it out. For this answer, the reference is taking, my criteria reference is taking in this area. Is it correct? Is my criteria data is available in this range? Yes or no? No. So when I come to the last cell, again my criteria is taking in this area. I don't have that information in any of the information in this empty cell. So I need to make the criteria range, the table array to be constant. How do I make it as constant? Very good. F4. I just select M3 to N8 and I press F4 is a shortcut key for converting relative to absolute and enter. Now I drag and drop. I will get a respective answer by taking the same range as in cell reference. See, when I click the last cell also, it will take the same reference. When I take middle cell also, it will take the same reference. First cell also, it will take the same reference. This is how to make, why we have to convert it as an absolute reference. This is how you have to enter. When you're dragging in your formulas, it should not wrap your cell range. It has to be fix your cell range. So I hope you understand this formula. So hope you apply this formula and check it out. Apply this formula and check once. Is all of you getting? Shall I show it again? I just using equals we lookup open bracket lookup values your percentage. If this should be in a percentage column only, that means percentage symbol only. I'm taking 78% is a first cell because I'm finding the grade for first student, comma. Table arrives your original source data. Source data is a criteria table. Convert your source data into the absolute by pressing F4, comma. Column index number. Percentage column I already, uh, it is already there in my table. I required a grade column. So I require the grade column. Grade column, it is in second column. First column is percentage, second column is grade. So I just enter as 2 is my column index number. And I don't have a exactly 75%, 90% or 55%. It's an approximate information. So either I can specify as true or you can specify as 0. Sorry, 1. Close the bracket and enter. Drag and drop it to apply to all. Any doubts? Now you are all getting? Once after selecting a criteria range, then you select the F4. See like this. I just remove this criteria range. I will select the criteria range. Once after selecting a criteria range, M3 to N8 I got. So now I press F4. Is all of you completed? Any doubts? Like the same, we go for the next type of a lookup, that is H lookup. See, when I have a source table is in vertical way, I will be using VLOOKUP. When I have a source data in horizontal way, then I will use HLOOKUP. So now we are using HLOOKUP for the same table. You know how to find the total percentage. Try to find out the grade with the help of HLOOKUP. Use HLOOKUP and the same criteria. Try to use the HLOOKUP, find out the total and percentage also. So next is VLOOKUP with the help of again, VLOOKUP, we are finding the salary of these employees. So I have accounts, marketing, analyst as departments. If you have 1,000 records in this, I cannot be each and every time search and provide the salary. So you need to apply the formula. It has to be displayed for everyone. Use the VLOOKUP everyone fast. Try this formula with VLOOKUP, ma. It's done. I will show you again. Once I will show you, you try once, which we done for the first formula. Do you remember? Grade. The same formula only you are using here. Check the formula which you applied in a grade. Is all of you complete? Only 2 people are replied. What about others? Is all of you done with this? Finding a salary? Okay, I just show you the to find out the salary equals. Again, we are using VLOOKUP, vertical lookup, open bracket, lookup values, which is a common thing available in both the table is accounts. So based on accounts department, I'm going to find out the salary. Table arise your where this is source data. My source data is department and the salary. I will make this as in constant absolute reference by pressing F4. So give comma. Again, column index number. First column, obviously I have department. I require the salary column, that is second column. 2. Next, range lookup. Here I have exact match or approximate match. Right, we have an exact match. So I supposed to take 0 or true. Sorry, false. So I just take as 0 or false. So drag and drop it to apply to all. Now any doubts? Whoever is not done, complete it. I hope all of you completed this. We go for next example. The same data I just copy and pasted. First, you need to convert this data range as table format. How do you convert as in table format? This is just a range of the data. You have to convert as in table. How you will convert as in table?
Control T.
So you're supposed to press Control T. So select the entire range, press Control T as in table. So I'm already done with that. So I converted this as in table and rename that file as, table as employee data, EMP underscore data. Rename the table name as employee underscore data. Did you all converted it into table format and rename it as employee data? Once a table is created, go to design tool. Another design tool, table name. Table name by default is taken as table 1, 2, 3 like that. Just rename it as EMP underscore data. I show you again, all of you check it out. This is my normal table. I'm not getting any design tool here. So I select the entire range, data range from employee ID to till salary. I go to insert tab, click on table. Otherwise, you can directly press Ctrl T is a shortcut key for create table. My table has headers. Yes, of course, I have a headings for these tables and click OK. By default, I'm getting design tool. Change name as employee underscore data. Any doubts? I know where the source data is, what is the name of that source data table. But I know only the employee ID, employee ID. With the help of employee ID, we need to find out employee name, department, and salary. Will you try to find out this? Again, with the help of VLOOKUP. As I have a column wise the headings, so you have to use VLOOKUP. Will you try? I just give you 5 minutes time. So let you try this to find out the name, department, salary. It's done. All of you completed? What about others? When I just show you, you try this same thing for out of the sheets also. I am also inserted one more sheet as sheet 1. The same data I am given for the copy and paste in another sheet also. I show you for the first, within the same sheet, you try for out of the sheets, okay? So this lookup usually used in a different sheets and different workbooks. I don't know where my source data is exactly available. You know the workbook name, you know the sheet name. You need to take from that particular sheet. It will not be, obviously it will not be in the same page or same sheet. Okay. So I'll just show you within the same sheet. You try for the out of the sheets also. So I just use the lookup again here. We look up open bracket. So I just use a lookup value which you know, which is the information you know from the source table. I know only the employee ID. So I will be looking for this information related to the A002 is the employee ID. With the help of this employee ID, I need to find out the name, department, and salary. Table array is my source data. For that source data, we already given a name. What is the name we are given for that source data table name? What is the table name we are given? Yes, employee data. So I just take the same name, employee data. See, as the table name is given, the same name is displaying here in my list. Employee data. Give, comma, column index number. I know employee ID is in first column, name is second column, department is in third column, salary is in fourth column. So I want second column information. And it is an exact match, not approximate. So I take 0 or false. So I'm getting an answer called as Guna. So same thing, department. I will also use equals VLOOKUP, open bracket, employee ID is my lookup value, table array is your employee data is your table, third column information are required, and it is an exact match. Same thing, equals VLOOKUP, open bracket, lookup value, table array is my source data table name, column index number is fourth column, and I have exact match. Just select and drag and drop it. And even cross verify. So A002 is Guna. A002 is Guna marketing 20,000. Same answer. A008 is Kavita marketing 20,000. Kavita marketing 20,000. A015 is Sushil analyst 32,000. Sushil analyst 32,000. Any doubts? Try this. Is all of you done? Completed? Same thing, you try to do it from out of the sheets, that is from the sheet 1. Try to do it from the sheet 1. Same formula you apply in sheet 1. No changes in the formula, same formula you need to apply. Is all of you completed out of the sheets also? Do it fast, do it fast. Okay, I just completed the out of the sheet work. So just check it out, this confirm it. The same formula we are using, there's no any differences. So equals we lookup, open bracket, select the lookup value is your A002. Table array is same, employee data is the name. Column index number is 2 because it's a second column data. 0 is for exact match. Same thing for your department also, equals we lookup. Lookup value is your A002. Table array is your employee data as source data. And column index number is 3 and 0, exact match. Same thing for your salary also, equals we look up, open bracket, lookup value, table array is source data, column index number is 4 and exact match. Try to do this if you're not yet completed. It's done. Okay. See, as I have only 4 columns, I was specifying column number is 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. But if you have 10 columns information to be found, will you keep on apply the formula in all the cells? I don't want to apply the formula in all the cells. I want to apply only in one cell. If you drag horizontally as well as vertically, it should fill the name, department, salary automatically. It should fill name, department, salary for all the employees within one shot. So I don't want to apply formula for many times. So how do we apply that? I just show you the formula. You try within a sheet as well as out of the sheets also. I just apply same lookup functions only. Equals, we look up, open bracket, lookup value is same, A002. Table array is also same, employee, data, in the place of column index number, I'm applying one more type of a function named called as columns. Instead of column index number, I'm applying one more function name, it is columns. Open the bracket. It is asking array. Array is nothing but range. Last class we used some product function. Array 1, array 2. Do you remember? So there we are taken the range, that is multiple cells. Here also we are taking a range is from K, that is your ID column and name column. A002's ID and name I selected. Close the bracket. Give comma. Again, I have an exact match. In this, whenever I drag at the right side for the department and salary, K column should be constant for every employee. Even when I drag at the downside also, K column should be constant for all the employees' data. So in the both the places, in K70, I make K column to be constant. This is the type of a reference is mixed reference. Because only column I made it as absolute, row is variable. In both the places, for K column, I just made it as constant absolute. I just press enter. I will drag right side as well as downside. Within a one formula, I can fill all the answers. Try this even for within a sheet and out of the sheet. Any doubts in this? Is done. Just put a dollar symbol before K in both the columns. Sorry, in both the places. Put a dollar symbol, or you can use F4 only. Twice you have to press F4 to convert as a mixed reference. If I press once, it will convert as an absolute. Again, second time you press, it will convert as a mixed. Is all of you done? Is everyone done? Completed? It's based on your information what they are given. Say, I already have an information that is employee ID. Do you have a same employee ID in the original data source? If it is yes, then it is false, exact match. If it is no, no, I don't have A002. Approximately you search some A002 employees information. That is approximate match. That is true. previous example for the mark sheet, I was not having exactly 55%, 75%, 90%. So there we are taken approximate match. Here we are taken exact match. Because I have exact match of employee ID in both the source data. Any doubts? We'll continue for the next. Did you all try it out of the sheet also? Did you all complete out of the sheet also? In the same sheet or out of sheet? Check it out. You are given columns or column. Check the formulas. Columns it should be, not column. Column means you can specify only one. Now you are getting Rishita. Right. Out of the sheets also, all of you try fast. Same formula, no changes. So I already have our answers. If you change the employee ID, immediately that particular employee ID result will appear. Instead of A002, if I give as A003, I will get the results of A003. Yes, did you all complete it out of the sheets also? Only one reply I got. Okay, I just show you. Just cross verify that. So equals, we look up, open bracket, look up value, comma table array is my employee data as my source data, Column index number, we are using a formula columns. Open bracket. Array, I am taking the employee ID and name. And exact match. So I will make a column to be constant by inserting dollar symbol in both the places. So if you change the any cell that is the employee ID as A001, I will give. So I will get the result. So required employees record will appear. Any doubts in this? Did you all complete it? Same type of a formula, one more example I am given. That is again multiple criteria you can use to get the answers. Employee names are there, their monthly salaries are given here. Convert this range as table again and give a name called as monthly report. Convert this and give a table name called as monthly report. So apply formula only once and find out the employee salary of all the months. Again within the same sheet or out of the sheet also. Will you do it? Do this? Will you complete this? If you're not getting, I will show you again. First, you convert your data range as table format. Give the heading called as, that is table name called as monthly report. Then you apply the same formula. Which lookup we have to use, whether it is VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP. Which lookup function we have to use, whether it is a VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP. Yes, VLOOKUP only, because I have a column wise data, not row wise data. Okay, find out fast. Understand? Then out of the sheet also you try to do it complete out of the sheet also. It's done. What about others? Okay, I'll just show you again. Just confirm your answers. So equals we look up, open bracket, the lookup value, what table array, monthly report is a name we are given. Column index number, again I'm not specifying the column name. What I need to specify here, which formula I should specify. Right, columns. Open bracket, select your range, that is array, name and first month, comma, exact match. So I will make again L column to be constant for all the employees. Just drag and drop it. Horizontal as well as vertical. Cross verify your answers with the original data source table. Guna 1198 141414814. See the same answers I'm getting here also. Again, Chini, here it is 14536, 14536, 12947, 12947. The same result I'm getting. When within the sheet or out of the sheet also. I just do it out of the sheet. I just apply equals VLOOKUP, open bracket, lookup values. I know only Guna is a name. With the help of name, I have to find out the salaries, monthly wise salary. Table arise monthly report. For column index number, I am using columns as a function. I'm taking name and January month is a range, array, and exact match. So again, I make a column to be constant. Any doubts in this? So if you change the name, if you know the names, if you change the names, that again monthly report will change. So I change as Shashi. I will get the monthly report of Shashi. Any doubts? Did you all got? Any doubts? We go for next. So if you want to find the same result out of the workbook you think. So I have, this is my one workbook with the name called practice file for lookup function. I create a new workbook. What is the shortcut key to open a new workbook? Yes, correct. Control N. So I just press Control N. And you may observe that there is a book one is a name. So even you can find out the result out of the sheets also. out of the workbook also. So we're done within the same sheet, out of the sheet. Now I just show you out of the workbook. So equals, we look up open bracket, select lookup value, comma, table array again. So table array, the table name can be given the same name for different workbooks. So I can get a monthly report in the same workbook also. So what I will do, I have to select that range, that is source data manually. So like this, I have to select the source data manually. So once it is completed, then you can use the remaining functions equals columns. So I taken source data. So give comma, you can use columns as a function name, open bracket, again array. So I'm just taking the same table array, Shashi and January month, close the bracket, an exact match. Again, I need to make a column to be constant. I press F4 twice. I'll again make F4 3 times to display in the relative reference and accept. Drag and drop it to apply to all. This is out of the workbook. Check it out, the same answers you're getting. Okay, any doubts in this out of the workbook? Any doubts? Who is it? Vivo 1814. What's your name? Who's given your name as Vivo 1814? Who's Dira?
Ma'am, Dira is me, Aarti, ma'am. I told you that time during the.
Yeah, right.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the name of this Vivo 1814? What's your name, ma'am? And we completed the lookup functions today. What are types of lookups? What are types of lookups? Horizontal and vertical lookup, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. When you have a source data in horizontal, which lookup you will use? Right, HLOOKUP. When your source data is vertical, which lookup you will use? VLOOKUP. So if you require to find out the information based on column wise, which lookup you will use? Find required information column wise. Which lookup you will use? To search column wise records, you have to use VLOOKUP only. To search row wise records, HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP for row wise records. VLOOKUP for column wise records you can search. So if it is an exact match, whether you need to specify true or false. Right, false or zero. If it is an if it is an approximate information, it is specifies true or 1. Is it possible to use lookup out of the workbook? It's possible to search the information out of the workbook? Yes. Search the information out of the sheet? Yes. So again, you practice. Any doubts, you can ask tomorrow class. Shall we wind up the class? Thank you everyone. Tomorrow we will again discuss with other functions.